Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Boiler Room pre-market watch list. So, again, today is starting off a little bit slow here pre-market. Of course, we still have some time for some cool stuff to happen, but as far as right now, looking pretty slow. Kind of getting disappointed now because MARA shot up to 535, and now it's just dumping all over itself, which isn't really cool because I wanted to short that all the way down. That would have been a great start to the day. But of course, these penny stocks never hold up, so that's unfortunate. Still going to watch it, see what it wants to do. So again, I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see what's going on. And then there's really not much going on here Friday. I don't really like much. So um, right here, coffee. Yes, coffee's right here. So again, it's gonna be pretty quick today. I mean, there's a few stocks I'm watching. Hopefully something comes up just like randomly throughout the middle of the day. But other than that, there's really not too much to go over here. So again, here we have MARA. They had some news about some big share buy or something like that this morning. Benzinga, Marathon Patent Group, 8K shows entered exchange deal with shareholder to buy 6.6 million shares on post reverse split basis. So people are buying it up like crazy, which is causing this price to go up. We have a high of 535. Right now, we're pulling back extremely hard, which sucks. I'm hoping that the price does, in fact, come back up to somewhere up towards the $5, $5.20 mark. That would be really good. Do I think this is going to continue and break through 535 today? I really don't. I don't see this going much higher than 535. If it even, I don't even think it's going to make it back to 535, to be honest. It could, because, this is like the only penny stock that's really like moving right now. I mean, there's a few others, but I can assure you that there's a ton of people looking at trading MARA. With that being said, it's very possible that it's very possible that it will go higher because this is like the main penny stock that's booming this morning. So again, it's possible this goes higher, taking into consideration there's a lot of people watching it. So yeah, it's worth watching to the long side. But do I think it's going to break 535? I don't, as of right now, but it could. So right now we got our higher low, right? Yeah, higher low, right? So we start here, pull back. Now we're setting in our higher low. So this needs to keep coming up, grinding, and then it's gonna have to reapproach that 535 mark. It might break it. This was a big move from 4 to 535. Profit taking here, so it's possible. It really is, but regardless, let's just watch it. This penny stock MARA is going to be in play out of the gates for sure. So keep it on watch. If it can approach back to 535 and break 535, then I'll look to take a long on it. But I'm not going to look to go long on it until it breaks that. Or if there was like a reversal trade at the bottom, if it sells off, then we could look to go long. But for right now, it's really not. It's just doing whatever. So just have to watch this one. Just so you know, MARA has a 17 million share float, and what am I saying? Oh, MARA has a short float of 17 million, and it has traded 950,000 shares of volume this morning. So that means we're not the first to trade it, and it can move very fast. On to the next one, on to the next one, on to the XNET. All right. No, not this one yet. RIOT. So RIOT, I mean, I know you guys are like, oh, this guy says the same damn stock every day, but if there's room to make money, then we keep trading it, and we trade the stocks with high volume. That's the idea. This is high volume, so there's still money to be made in here. But as you can see, right, volume spiked, volume starting to come down and decrease. So soon the stock is not going to be in play, right? We've had good movement. Soon it will not be in play, and it's going to start looking like this, right? And this is when we don't want to trade it because that's just, there's not much range in those candles. So we trade it when the candles are big and when there's a volume. So when this volume starts looking like that, where it did here, then we won't be trading it. Okay. So again, let's look at the 1 day, 1 minute. It's spiking up here this morning pre-market. Let me look at like a 10-day chart or something like that. Probably give me a better idea. So yeah, I mean, what's a 10-day high? Probably 17 or something. Okay, so like if we go back just a few days, so we've kind of bottomed out. You can kind of see it has bottomed out. It's starting to curl. So it's possible we could see this break through 15. So let's watch at RIOT for over 15 today. Don't get super crazy and think this thing's going to explode. It is losing volume, right? If you look at these days, right? Watch. Like, look at the difference, right? A lot of volume, a lot of volume, a lot of volume. Hold on. Less volume. All right. So the volume is steadily going down. Right, steadily decreasing. So in order for it to make some big move like up to $17 a share, it's going to need a lot of volume here in the morning. So just keep it on watch because RIOT is grinding higher today, and there'll probably be some movement either to the upside or the downside. So again, we'll just keep it on watch for right now. Okay. That's really just about it. It is setting up for a long if it wants to continue up. But I do foresee maybe a pullback out of the gates. I think that it's up so high. We might see something like this, right? Like in the morning, it went down and then it shot up, right? And then it went back down to retest that level and then it spiked up. So it's possible we'll see something like that today. I think we'll see some profit taking out of the gates, which might bring it down a little bit before it kind of like goes back up. I think we'll see a red to green move on it, honestly. So let's just watch RIOT here this morning for potential play. All right. What up, Mr. Calling that? What up? So I'll take a look at plug. Yeah, I wouldn't trade plug to the upside. I don't even know if it's, I mean, honestly, PLUG, it looks pretty weak. I wouldn't mess around with it. Probably going to come down. Hold on, there's a few more stocks here on the morning gappers. You guys can watch DPW. As you can see, it's moving higher, but I can already tell you this is going to be very volatile. It's going to be probably pretty crazy. But as you can see, I mean, like, look at right. It was high here, and now it's starting to curl up. Right, so it's come down. It kind of bottomed here, and then since then it has started going up. So it is curling up, right? So it's possible that this could be a good play to the long side. I mean, yeah, it bottomed here, right? Then it went up, it came down, put in a higher low, and now it's starting to uptrend. So it's definitely possible. Keep DPW on watch for a long. You have the $2 mark coming up right here. So you're definitely going to watch that $2 mark closely. It really needs to pull back before it breaks $2. I don't think it's going to do it right away. And if it does, it'll probably come down pretty quickly. So definitely watch that $2 mark right up here on the screen. Watch the $2 whole dollar mark for a long there on. What's up, Matt? Oh, so definitely watch that that level, okay? Dude, I just want to talk about this just because it's funny. It's on my screen right now. FMI, you see the stock? Yeah. I'm just mentioning it because my dad bought it back when it was right here at $25 a share. My dad bought FMI at $20 a share, and look where it's at now. Holy shit. He's killing it. Anyways, yeah, I just had to mention that FMI. Let's see. What's up, Raphael? All right, so I'm going to take a look over here at XNET, then I'll probably look at QD. XNET is getting really weak. It it just rode up and grinded up all day yesterday. It dropped down at the end of the day. It popped up pre-market, and it's failing to get back to like that $15 level, right? Or that high of day at 1488. It's really failing right now, and it's looking pretty weak, right? We can tell that it's, I mean, it might squeeze up here, right? It might squeeze up, but if it starts breaking down here, this is probably going to fall out of the gate. So I'll probably be looking to short XNET out of the gates today. So let's just keep that one on watch there. Yeah, right? Dude, my dad's freaking killing it on that one. So again, XNET, it looks a little weak right now. So if it breaks up above 1440, 1450, could be good for a long up to maybe 15. Definitely going to be watching it for both ways. This stock is very giving to both the upside and the downside, right? I mean, look at this yesterday, 1488, and it crashed from 1488 down to a low of 1335, almost $2 a share. Or not necessarily, like $1.50 or whatever. Pretty good. So keep XNET on your watch list. QD is another one that might be good to watch. I mean, it was a recent IPO. It's continuing down. That's just it. It's just basically been downtrending since its birth, right? And it really broke down some yesterday. Again, though, look at it's starting to lose volume, and it's not getting very high volume. So I think it's starting to kind of die out, and it's not. I don't really think QD is going to be a very good one to play today. So you know, that's just my personal opinion on it there. But that's really all I'm watching right now. Pretty much MARA, XNET. Oh, did I go over Riot? Yeah, I did go over Riot. XNET, RIOT, and MARA are pretty much on my watch list. I'll keep Roku. Roku will be on the back burner. You know. So yeah, again, that's really, those are all the ones. Sorry if you hopped in late. I'll definitely update the Facebook group with the watch list here in a little bit as we get a little closer to the bell. But yeah, DPW will be a breakout of $2. All right, so DPW breakout of $2. RIOT, watch it. It's grinding higher. It's at 1488, starting to pull back. XNET starting to drop. I don't know what MARA is doing anymore. I haven't checked in a second. Come on. MARA is going through that pullback phase, put in a higher low, still put in a lower high, or yeah, put in a higher low, but also put in a lower high. It's looking a little weak. So we'll keep that one on watch here. But that's all I got for you guys as of far as right now. So, yeah. Again, it's Friday. Remember that on Friday, a lot of times it will tend to be just a little bit more choppy. There usually isn't as many plays, but it's funny because like the last time I said that, it ended up being the day that DCIX ran from $4 to like $25, and CHFS ran from like $3 to $15. So I felt like a complete idiot that day, right? But again, it's known Fridays are usually a little bit more choppy. They're also known to have, they're also known as a day of seeing short squeezes where the stock will squeeze up because short sellers close out their position because they don't want to hold overnight. And flip side, you'll see a lot of sell-offs too, a lot of times before the end of the day or at any point in the day because people want to start closing out positions before the weekend. They don't want to hold over the weekend. So again, it's a day for short squeezes and big sell-offs. So it usually tends to be a pretty toss-up day most of the time. So keep those stocks that I mentioned on watch. They're going to be in play. There's going to be money to be made on whether it's to the long side or whether it's to the upside or the downside. There's definitely going to be money to be made on those stocks. All right, guys. So again, for any of you guys that are new in here, all the links for everything are going to be in the description below, so always check that out before you head out. And then I will see you guys come Monday morning. It's the start of the new month, so hopefully you guys all start off green. I have a goal for myself of $15,000 this month. That means I have to average about like $700 a day after commission. So it's not a huge goal, but it's definitely manageable. So consistent enough. I'll have some losers and I'll have some bigger days, but I have to average about 750 a day to hit the $15,000 goal that I want to hit this month. So again, I will see you guys all on Monday morning. All right, take care.